Good morning, I'm Cass from breezeyachting.swiss, and today we're in Sweden to show you around our new central agency listing, which is a Princess 23 meter. We're in the shipyard at the moment, so it's not your typical show around, but we'll do our best to give you all the key features of this lovely yacht. So before we go inside, I just want to show you a pretty neat feature, which is this rise and fall window on the aft cockpit that gives you al fresco feeling when you're inside the boat and opens up the boat beautifully. And you can see. So the Princess 23 meter boasts a lovely full beam saloon with U-shaped seating, your main sofa on port side, and then also another sofa on starboard side. On the aft end of the starboard side sofa is a very nice wine cooler with your wine bar on top and a cabinet for bottles. You've also got a flat screen TV that's on a rise and fall, which is operated from a switch here, as you can see. So let's go forward now and I'll show you the galley and the dining area. You've got this lovely dining table with 6 seats for comfortable dining, and then on the port side, a very nice open plan galley with everything that you require, hob. It's even got a trash compactor, dishwasher, full height fridge, microwave, and this lovely bar concept where you can serve guests as they're eating or even for people sitting in the saloon. One thing worth noting is the condition of the wood, which is exceptional. I mean, for the age of the boat, it's like it hasn't seen the sun, which is pretty impressive. And here where the helm station is, you've got a coffee table on port side, which is really nice, so you can sit here and keep the captain company if you're doing long distance cruising. The breaker switches are all neatly hidden inside this pillar, so you can open and close and have direct access there. There is a slight crack in the table here, which is obviously one area that has seen the sun, but that's something that can obviously be rectified. The lower helm is super comfortable. You've got these really nice seats here, leather seats, and obviously all your navigation equipment. There's even a phone where you can install a SIM card and basically have an external line and also connect to all the other cabins. So you could call the guests up and say, we've arrived at our destination. You've got all the navigation equipment you require here, including bow and stern thruster, autopilot. Everything seems to be functional in good working order. What I would say is probably these GPSs are a bit dated. You might want to upgrade them to something slightly more recent. Lastly, there's a side entrance to the helm station, so you've got great access to the deck outside as well, which is really useful. The accommodation deck is accessed by one stairway, which is here. So if you follow me down, I'll show you. This particular Princess 23 meter has 3 cabins, 2 are double and 1 is a twin, and also a very nice office. So this is the master cabin. And as you can see, there's a sizable, very large, I would say, double bed, which is particularly large for this size of boat. The cabin is full beam. You've got this nice little sofa on port side and a really nice ensuite with a bidet for the Italians among you, and also a bath cum shower. And then on the starboard side, we have a vanity table and a walk-in wardrobe. Apart from the wood, it's worth noting that the headlining is in really good condition as well. Like usually on boats of this sort of age, you tend to get sagging because the glue comes away from the panels, which is normal. I've only seen one small spot in the hallway where that's happening, but the rest of it seems to be excellent. This is the portside twin cabin, and as you can see, there's a very large centipede on the bed, which is an optional extra. It doesn't come with the boat. And forward we have this very big VIP, which could also double as a second master. Actually, it's a very sizable cabin. It's got a small vanity table as well, and obviously a nice ensuite. Again, the wood is in great condition. You've also got a hatch to the deck above the bed. And here on starboard side is the office, which can basically be fully kitted out for you to be able to work remotely when you're on the water and never have to go into a conventional office ever again. The Princess 23 meter has a really nice sizable bathing platform, and then here you've got a big lazarette which opens hydraulically, and also access to the crew cabin and the engine room from this door. The teak needs a good clean, basically, but it's certainly very thick, so it's just a case of giving it a good once over, but it obviously hasn't been treated for a while. There's also a few little bits of gel coat damage here and there, but nothing that can't be sorted out fairly quickly and easily. In the cockpit, you've got this seating area for dining al fresco, and then this bench seat at the back, which normally has cushions on it, but they've been stored for the winter. There's teak throughout the boat, so you've got the bathing platform, the aft cockpit, and also both side decks. The side decks on the 23 meter are really nice and wide, as you can see, and you've got these great high bulwarks, which are key if you've got young kids running around. It gives you that extra element of safety with these strong rails as well. Here on the bow, we have this large sunbathing area with infill cushions, and also some really good storage on either side with these cabinets. The bow area for operating the anchor is really, really big. You've got these big cleats here, and obviously the anchor can be operated via remote control if needs be from the bow. The caulking in areas here on the bow is quite worn, so that's something that might want to be changed in the future, but obviously it's only an aesthetic issue. It's not something that affects anything to do with the boat. We'll now head up and have a look at the flybridge. Before we do that, I just wanted to mention you've also got a door on the port side, which goes into the galley, which is quite useful. And the boat comes with these nice LED deck lights in blue color. Just before you go up onto the flybridge, you've got the third station here as well, which is great for docking the boat, especially in the Med if you're coming stern to. You've got your bow and stern thruster and obviously your throttles as well. The flybridge on this boat is really massive. You've got the aft end with the crane that can launch and lower the jet ski, and also a huge sun pad with storage underneath, which all the cushions lie in at the moment. And then this seating area with the table, top loading fridge, and your wet bar behind the helm seats. The wheel on the bow helm is centrally mounted, which is quite nice. I like that when you're driving a boat of this sort of size. All the navigation equipment is repeated from down below. However, it lifts up on a hydraulic ram with the equipment hidden, so it's protected basically when you're not using it. The helm seats are pretty worn. They're probably the originals, to be fair. So again, something that might be worth looking at is changing the leather on these seats. So we'll head back inside now. Just one thing worth noting is the jet ski is basically brand new. It's had 1 hour of use only, so obviously that comes with the boat as well. And finally, we'll have a quick look down in the crew area in the engine room, because there's a nice access from the starboard side. You don't have to climb down a hatch to get into it. So as you come down here, you've got this lobby area, and then there's access to the aft end where the door goes onto the platform, and you've got the second generator and the dryer here in this room. There's an ensuite for the crew in the back here, which can also double as a day head for people who are swimming on the platform, which is quite useful. And the crew cabin is behind me here on port side. It's a bit of a mess at the moment because it's just been used as storage, but we can have a look. And then here forward is the door access to the engine room. This is a really great engine room, very spacious. Any engineer would be happy to work in here. A lot of boats make it very hard for people to maneuver around, but this is particularly comfortable, and the condition of it is amazing in my opinion for the age of the boat. Look at these MAN engines; they're perfect. So that's the end of our show around for today. Thank you for joining us. In summary, I'd say for the age of the boat, she's in excellent condition, and with a good polish, some touch-ups on the GRP here and there, good cleaning of the teak, I think she'll be looking even better and ready for her new owners.
We speak yachting. Let's talk.